Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the RNF podcast. It's your host with the most and his co-host Rick here. Guys, what's up? We got a great show for you today. Make sure you guys like the video if you enjoy, as well as commenting in the comment section, letting us know you guys enjoy these shows. Subscribing if you are new, it helps out a ton. Lets us know you're here and you're ready. Hit that notification bell icon, a part of the infamous notification squad, guys. I really hope you enjoy. Rick, what do we got on the docket today?
I can't even keep a straight face. We got a lot of things on the docket here at the RNF. You know, our usual, as you probably are all seeing right now.
Grinding.
Yeah, but we got a special guest. Y'all probably never seen him before. My man's PLAX. We've known him since high school.
PLAX TV, man.
He's been grinding. You can check him out on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. He's been doing it all. And he's coming into frame here. You kind of can't see nothing but his belly right here. But he's probably a little upset about the arrangement.
So, Rick, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I just thought I'd try to...
First of all, this is my house. How the fuck did y'all get my house?
You got the keys.
To recreate...
You left the keys in them, mad dog. You can't be doing that.
Let's just start the show, guys.
Well, they won't notice, but this is the second time we've done this. Because the first time we did it, the audio didn't save.
It did not.
So we
I still got the clip. I put the clip up here.
Yeah. So we're kind of running it back, but not at the same time. It's kind of like a do-over. Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, and after our joke intro, this is our boy FLATLEY. We went to high school with him. Mm-hmm. But what you guys may know, because he has a large following, is that he does a React channel. He does what else you do?
We got a gaming channel. We got a drama channel coming out on the way. Mm-hmm. We have a couple things going in the works right now. We got a couple things in the pipeline. Anything to make it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like me and Steve are baby content creators, and FLATLEY's been killing it. I think how long you been going straight now at this point? Well, I know
I've been posting every day for 2.5 months. About to be 3 months now.
Okay.
And then
the
in
gaming
2
one,
months.
We don't talk about the gaming one. That one took way too long to get where we are, and I basically tripled that one now.
So in 2 months, you started with a fresh channel. You went from zero to what in 2 months?
Zero. So 2 months, I went 0 to 2,000. It's basically 1,000 a month. However, that first month, I only had 500 subs, and then I was like, all right, let's put in the work now. So
right.
We did it. I told myself we're gonna do it every single day. I'm tired of uploading once a week, twice a week, maybe every other day. It seems just every other month. Spotted patterns. It just doesn't work out with the algorithm. You're cheating yourself too at the end of the day too. You know, wake up early, go to bed late, something like that. You know. So
you almost at 3K on your reaction channel. I know we don't want to talk about the gaming too much, but you are almost at 1K on that too.
Oh yeah. Oh, we just started uploading on that one too. I got shorts every single day now.
Oh, okay. See, okay. So would you say consistency is your main secret, or what else? What kind of sauce would you be willing to give to us and the folks watching?
So consistency is your #1 priority, but overall, that first priority is uploading at the same exact time every day. Every day. So every day, it's noon for me every day. You know, gives me enough time at noon. If I'm not working, I got noon till next day till noon. Or if I'm working in the morning, you know, it gives me that window. Or if I'm working afternoons, I'm working that window before, you know. Gives me that perfect middle part of the day.
Okay. So why do you think uploading at the same time matters, and not just uploading in general?
Algorithm anticipation. YouTube really looks for that consistent base. So say some guy comes into your store and or go to a gym, right? Say some guy, he's always there at 6 o'clock, right? You're gonna bet that guy's gonna be there at 6 o'clock.
Right.
And if you want to get a trainer there at 6 o'clock, you're gonna know that you're gonna need to make an investment. Is that guy going to be there at 6 o'clock every day? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hire a trainer who's gonna be there for 9 hours every single day to have somebody maybe come at 6 o'clock, or maybe come at 8, or maybe not even come there at all during the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's very hard to place that in SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. If you didn't know, it's a big key word. If you want to make it anywhere in life, you gotta learn. You gotta know it. You gotta know. It's the bottom line. But yeah, Amazon They use that. You know, Facebook uses that a ton. TikTok, big on algorithms. If you upload a TikTok every single day, it could actually be the same video. If you upload a video every single day at the same time on TikTok, or even upload a video, doesn't do well, delete it, upload it again the next day at the same time, it might actually do better than the day before. But that's a basic, you know, that's how you get, self-plug, 29.8K followers on TikTok with only 6 videos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
we just found that out last time. We didn't even know about that.
Yeah, so consistency, not just on the level of videos you're making, but on when you upload them is the best bet. So,
and you gotta have fun too.
Yeah, obviously.
You just gotta have fun.
I'm talking about for the technical.
You're not gonna do it, if you're not having fun, or unless you like to bully yourself. You're into that weird shit. I'm not gonna knock you, but I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Just if you doing it and you don't enjoy it, then you probably gonna stop. That's
burnout.
So I know you've been doing this React channel for 2 months, but you originally started on YouTube, like we said before, on the gaming channel.
Oh yeah.
And how many years ago was that?
That was 7 years ago now.
7 years ago.
2015. I started it in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know why I started it in high school, to be honest. There was no reason why I started it. I just knew I wanted to create something. And then I'd have bouts where I'd be like, yeah, we'll do this, this, and this. And then I won't record anything for months. Okay. And then I'd be like, I want to be like FaZe Jev or Tomash or I want to be like Aiden Ross or something like that,
Aiden Ross wasn't out when we were in high school, was it?
No.
Yeah,
that's like the recent thing.
That's
Aiden was going on like 2K, and I was watching him every single day playing 2K. I don't even think he does it anymore. He streams with rappers now.
He just chatting streamer.
Yeah, the last time I watched Aiden Ross, he had NLE Chop on, or was it not Lil Baby?
He had Lil Uzi Vert on there before.
Uzi, yeah, he got his hair dyed with Uzi. That was it. But yeah, before that, I didn't watch him for like a year or something like that. But yeah, that was like 2019. He was playing 2K or something like that.
I didn't even know he played 2K.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
All I knew about him was the just chatting shit.
Yeah, I just thought he was a dude who came up just off of personality, like just talking to people. Which I'd say that's really hard in comparison to gaming, because with gaming, if you're just good at the game and you have a terrible personality, you'll still get big. But if you're just literally all your content is just talking, you gotta be
that guy.
I haven't popped off from it, but I will say the chatting is easier for me than the gaming. Well, the gaming I enjoy it, but
chatting is easy if you have someone to chat with, even if it's one person. But I'm saying, like, there was a point where they was just chatting to chat, and then they were just ready for someone to come in there.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, chat. Like, Flats not like on stream. Yeah, the just chatting is way better to me than playing the game. But I haven't got my face cam yet. Maybe that'll change stuff.
Yeah.
But just like the difference between the two, I prefer to do a just chat and stream and watch YouTube videos and talk shit with my 5 people in the chat.
I'm like the worst streamer, bro.
No, I like your streams. You go crazy on the game. And if somebody say something to you, you'll say something back. But you're not a start a conversation guy. So.
Yeah. I'm so bad at it. I'm so like, that's why I like recording versus live streaming, because like live streaming, it's there, right? You can't really make your own. You know what I'm saying? Like when I record, like with the old Fortnite videos, when I would record for like 5-6 hours a day, I can literally make it what I want. I can change a narrative. Someone says something, I can cut it, add in something that they said before, make them contradict themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, yeah.
Then you spin it. Yeah, you could spin it.
Well, you can still do that in post. You can do that in post after the stream.
But like, someone will pull up the VOD like, bro, I said that at like 1 hour in, and then you brought up something that said like 5 hours later.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So speaking of like, just like, how you said you were trying to get into gaming to be like FaZe and FaZe Clan. They're not as big as they used to be.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's true.
They making more money though.
Yeah, but
they fell off. But
more money doesn't mean good content. Like, they kind of built a brand and then just been coasting off the brand, and people still think the brand
do other businesses now though. That's the thing. So it's like the content probably is gonna take a hit.
Yeah,
and they're going on the public market.
Yeah, they more of a public thing.
I don't like any of it. but so you went from gaming to React, and your React did a lot better than your gaming. Were you following kind of like the same model for your gaming that you did for your React, and your React just did better, or did you learn from how you were doing the gaming and then kind of be like, oh, this isn't working, let me try something else?
I never thought about it that way, but I basically took everything, like, all right, all the hard work, because I was at 850 when I started the React channel. I was 850 on the gaming one, and I got to 950. And I was like, okay, I got all this hard work and knowledge and experience. It's a waste of time and energy if I learn nothing from this.
Yeah.
What did we learn? And I sat there and I went through every single video. Why did this one do better than this one? This one had, like, the Fortnite Easter egg hunt challenge had 23,000 views. You know, that one's privated now. Why did I private that one? Oh, that one had a thing in it, a DMCA claim. All right, cool. There's the one that I re-uploaded, only had 200 views. Why did these do differently? And I started basically taking everything, like, one by one. Like, what did I do versus what I should have done? What I didn't do versus, you know, what I did do. You know, it's a lot of internal dialogue going on there. Just trying to learn, because nobody taught me anything. So I kind of had to do it all on my own, and then I would search up some videos. Like, no one told me, like, thumbnail placements, red arrows, circling things, clickbaiting. It was like 2015 when I was making these videos and everything like that.
Steve?
But
Circling?
I mean, now it's like common
He already
knowledge.
sent me the songs, man. You see my thumbnails, baby.
Yeah, no, thumbnails are a big part. Like,
Oh yeah, they're huge.
How long do you think you take? Like, I don't know if you still do your own thumbnail. You know how?
Yeah,
how
I do all my
flat them?
thumbnails. The gaming ones, they take me a while. The React ones take me like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I basically took everything from that, and I was like, all right, we'll dumb it down, simplify it, and move it over. And then I promised myself I'm gonna do it every single day. I want to do it every single day for 100 days. You know, 100 videos in 100 days was the challenge for me. And then I believe we're coming up on 90 or something. I don't even know. I'm just doing it every day now.
Yeah, you don't.
But-
You can't keep track of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, if I do this for 2 weeks and it goes nowhere, it's just a waste of time. 2 weeks went by and the channel went from 0 to 300 subs. I was like, well, that shit took me literally 4 years to do or something like that. I was like,
versus. Yeah,
I was like,
versus,
all right,
this
bro.
one.
I was like, what am I doing, right? And so I was like, I'll just keep doing with this. You know, I push the gaming thing to the side. It's cool. I love playing video games, but at the end of the day, it's not going to pay bills, and I'm not really having fun sitting down and editing, you know, for 4 hours with 9 hours of footage and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that begs the question, because reactions can be like, you primarily do like music. I think that's how you started out, was music, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, obviously you have the song, and then you have your reaction to the song, which you can either give. I know there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. You could give it during the song, like pause it, break it down, whatever, or you can listen to the song and then kind of give your idea of it, or a mix of both, whatnot. And those videos probably are like shorter in general, right, than like one of your gaming videos, like all the footage you've had to shoot and kind of like crop together to have an entertaining video.
Oh yeah.
And do you think that's another thing that kind of took you away from gaming, was the fact that you kind of had to sit down, play the game for God knows how long, just to have enough stuff to put together to make kind of like a storyline?
Oh yeah, the time in did not equal the time out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the amount of dedication you have to have for that, and then also to realize that there's 10, 20, 30 million other people who are uploading the same thing on the same platform or on the same time. The likelihood that someone is going to see me is close to none. But when someone really loves a band or an artist, they will go out of their way to be like, oh, this guy's a metalhead. Why is he watching K-pop? You know, Twice is my favorite, you know, group. I'm gonna see how he reacts to it. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but they give you feedback. You know, that's something you never, like, you hit a trick shot on Call of Duty. Cool, bro. You're using aimbot.
Awesome, man.
Awesome. Use aimbot. Dislike. I mean, I got the engagement, but that person isn't coming back.
Coming back. I never took that into account. I guess I never realized that. Yeah, when it's something pertaining to like something I like in terms of like either a brand or a person or a song, I will see multiple people's like kind of like feedback or reaction from it to kind of see if they agree with me or if they notice something that I notice or anything like that. With games, I can't watch a lot of people play the same game. I have my people for like I have people that I watch play games for their personality, and then I have people I watch play games for their skill.
Now that I think about it, I don't watch a lot of gamers for me, besides like iTemps. It's a group of like 3-4 dudes that do Apex videos together. Yeah, I watch them.
Yeah, groups. I watch groups. Yeah. If it's for personality, I watch groups. Right. Because they're bouncing off of each other.
That was cool.
Like
that was cool.
Them bouncing off of each other, the jokes, the gameplay of like one of them taking it serious, the other one fucking around, and like
but that's
everything
like,
else. Yeah,
that's like period. That's not an all the time thing. When you try to do it by yourself, basically,
there's only a whole different. Yeah, there's only a few people that I can watch play by themselves, and even then, they do groups now, like Berleezy,
RDC. They do all these stuff.
Well, RDC, I don't think any of them ever did a solo gaming. If it's not two of them, then it's all of them. Berleezy used to solo until he got with what's his man's name? I think John or something like that.
I forgot. Yeah, Berleezy. He got his own little group.
And then he'd be like with like iDante.
Yeah, Dante.
And iDante is another person. I don't know if he plays games anymore, but he does.
No, he do. He do more just chat and stream.
Yeah,
but he'll play the games with the guys and shit.
But I can watch a bunch of people talk about my favorite movie or my favorite song or my favorite artist.
Yeah, because it just, I guess maybe it's more personal. Maybe I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
It's gotta be like
what
that.
It is. Yeah.
There's gotta be some, because we all kind of share that same kind of interest.
Yeah. I think it's probably validation.
Okay.
Like it's like seeing if enough people like this thing that you like, then you're right for liking it.
Oh,
at least that's the only thing I can think of.
Psychiatrist Rick breaking us down.
Because that's the only reason I can think about it. Because like if you, besides like interviews, if you're watching a bunch of people react to a song,
right?
What is the
to see what they
especially
think.
if you've never seen these people before, like you just seen that they're reacting to the song and you want to kind of hear their feedback on it.
Especially if you've already heard it.
Yeah, then why are you Why are you watching them listen to this thing that you've heard?
Right.
And you don't know who they are. It feels like to validate that it is a good song or it is a bad song.
Yo, this a clip, low key. Rick just broke everybody fucking down.
No,
that's good.
I feel like I'm.
You trying to start a reaction channel?
Well, technically we do it every Wednesday.
We do it,
but it's not super consistent, and it's only for
we have been dropping every Wednesday. It does drop every Wednesday.
Those do all right. I feel like our conversations are kind of catching up.
Yeah, our conversation, because we talk about. Well, not every time, but we talk about like pretty like edgy, I guess, stuff.
Yeah. Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I feel like that thumbnail. I feel like that video went the way it did because Cosby was on the fucking thumbnail. I think
or R. Kelly. I feel like R. Kelly's more hated than Bill Cosby right now.
More hated?
Yeah. Bill Cosby's old.
I would say I just like R. Kelly more than Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby's old. He did what he did when
he's an old head
years
though.
Ago. Yeah, and he got out on a technicality.
It was a different time for him.
Yeah.
Because somebody said it was fucked up, and somebody said, "Shit, everybody was doing that back then."
That's
like,
crazy.
Bro, that don't make it okay.
That doesn't make it
but
okay.
Other motherfuckers was like, "Shit, everybody was doing like Hollywood." What the fuck?
At the time, Hollywood was a cesspool, but it doesn't make it. It doesn't make it okay.
It's crazy to say. Shit, what y'all mad for?
That's a nasty way. But I feel like R. Kelly, because he's younger,
and it was more recent.
What he did was more recent, and we seen kind of like the progression. Like we seen him get in trouble. With the Aaliyah shit, him getting in trouble with the girl, the underage girl, and the peeing on, which he should have went to jail for right there.
Yeah, which I don't get.
Shout out to Boondocks for showing how nasty
he paid the parents off, right?
I don't know.
They settled out of court, right?
I just don't think you should be able to settle for something like that.
You should. Right?
I feel like the state.
If the price is right, Rick. If the price is right, bro.
Right, because if you
can do anything, bro.
But
it's
our
government, bro.
But that's not necessarily true. Because if I just got a weapon and hurt one of you,
that's what I'm saying.
And the cops get here, or not even pack them up. Like I just hurt one of you, right?
You gotta buy the
cops
cops.
get here. And I guess if you go that far, I'm talking about legally though.
If you really want to go Penguin and Joker,
how do you get away with that legally? Like, okay, say this.
Well, he got away with it legally because
the feds come in
out of court.
The feds come in and they kill all three of us right here, right?
Yeah.
Now the feds come back with money for everyone else in the apartment building. Like, you ain't seen nothing, all right? You guys got free rent, right?
But that's different.
But then you know they got that side eye. Like, if you do say something, no one's gonna believe you because you're gonna be dead. And you already bought those. But
people. That's way different than R. Kelly thing, because they had the video of him doing it.
Didn't happen.
And it got settled. It got settled out of court. But once it's like certain things, the state or the government itself, like the federal government, once they know something has happened, they have to press charges. It's like I was saying, if I hurt one of you with a weapon. Right. And someone called the police, and there was evidence that I heard one of you, with a weapon,
in 4K.
Even if y'all like, nah, don't press charges. He's my man's. The state gotta press them charges. So where was the state when R. Kelly was peeing on people?
They was probably doing the same thing.
He's not wrong. That's
probably doing the same thing. It was like, damn.
Damn, Robert, why would you do it on camera? Oh my fucking god.
I guess Jeffrey Epstein was around back then, wasn't he?
Yeah, Epstein was.
Oh yeah,
thriving
the tycoon at the time, bro.
Crazy.
With what's that girl's name? I don't even fucking know.
Maxine,
whatever.
Giselle, I don't know.
Giselle Maxwell.
Yeah, something nasty.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I'll believe you on that one. But yeah, I don't know.
I did have a quick question to get away from monsters and pedophiles and shit for a second. I did have a quick question. I know you said, in high school you just started it because you seen other people doing it, but like in the two separate times from when you started your gaming channel and then when you started to do your React channel, what made you want to do YouTube, period, like in the two different times?
Well, I really wanted to be, this just sounds so stupid. I saw the Transformers movie, right? And I was like, whoa, they got these cool explosions and everything. I wanted to be a director. I'm like, how can I make that into my world?
Right.
And I would see like these, Asking Alexandria was a big band that I saw or would listen to in high school, and I would see their music videos, and they got the flashing lights, they got the rain and everything, and they're in different settings. Like, oh, that must have been so cool to record each different one of those kinds of things and then put it together in a video.
Okay.
How can I do that? And then I was like, oh, I see you guys do this with gaming. So it originally started out with Call of Duty montages, like the sniper clips and everything like that, because I was super into that. And then I started getting into FaZe Jev. He would upload daily, just him talking and playing the game. But he was just talking, "What's up, guys?" But he'd be shitting on kids, like you'd be going 30-1 or something like that. He's just talking the whole time. Like, how the fuck is this guy even? Am I allowed to swear? I'm allowed to swear, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck is this guy like? He's not real. Like, I was like, I'm gonna be like that, and I'll show everybody that I'm a boss too, And then in my head, I'm like, bro, it's just a fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's always a weird conclusion to come to when being really good at a video. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like for younger audiences, being good at a video game equals you being a cool person.
Yeah, you the GOAT.
But that doesn't make you a cool person. You're good with
unless you start getting paid for it.
Oh yeah.
Then you are a GOAT because you're getting paid to do what you do.
But still doesn't make you a cool person. Having money don't make you cool.
No, yeah,
it just makes it a little bit easier.
It makes you cooler. You know what I'm saying?
It makes it cooler than who you were before.
It makes you feel cool. How about that? It makes you feel cool.
It can make you look it too.
More money, more problems. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But all I'm saying.
No, not yet. Hopefully one of these days.
When they say money can't buy happiness, I'm literally money is the root of all my problems right now, bro. Like,
fucking living.
Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy things that
solve all my problems right now.
Money can buy comfortability. That's what
which then can.
So if I'm sad, I could wipe my tears with $100 bills and a $200,000 bill.
Come on, man. You know that doesn't always equate to you.
How the fuck are you gonna be happy?
Would you rather wipe your tears with regular tissue or $100 bills?
Well, that's the thing. I'll give you the
right
same.
Right now or when I'm rich?
When you rich.
I'll give you the same question.
I'll be crying right now.
Worded a little bit differently.
Okay.
Would you rather be sad the rest of your life, with as much money as you need to live the lifestyle you want to live, or be the happiest you'll ever be,
but be poor
to the day you die, but be poor.
I'm gonna take that second route.
That's a 50-50 fam.
I'll take the second route every time, because you have all the things you've ever wanted, and you're still you're depressed every day. Well, you're not. So see,
But see, the thing is though, I'm fucked up now and I'm broke. So I'd rather throw some bread in there.
Still be upset.
I might be upset still, but I'm not struggling upset. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You take out that life insurance policy and start hanging from the rope.
Maybe it might be different for you because it is. It might be different for you because you have a kid, but at the end of the day, it's like if you did in this hypothetical, you didn't have to worry about another person. At the end of the day, if you have everything you've ever wanted, but you're still sad and upset, you won't bask in the fact that you're good now. Like you'll still sit there and just wallow in it. Like it's
always get another private jet.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna keep myself.
See, that's
not
okay,
satisfied.
but like, what is it? The level of like that I'm at right now forever?
No.
But just wallowing, like just completely wallowing. Oh no, okay, no.
Yeah.
That's not worth it.
That's when you exit the game IRL, bro.
Yeah. If level I'm at right now and then you throw some bread on that, I'm chilling with that.
Yeah, because you have fun. I'm talking about like you'll never have a happy moment.
Oh,
like,
nah,
even if happy things happen, you'll never feel it.
Oh no, okay, yeah, I feel you on that. No,
I'd rather be poor. I'd rather be in the dirt.
I'd rather be
the
poor. The
existential part of that is when you do get the bread. How much more is everyone around you going to change now that you have bread? You know what I'm saying?
Because
that scares me more. Like, is my friend still going to be my friend at the end of the day? Is like I know my parents got my corner, but like my aunts, cousins, are they going to still like? Because then people start calling, like, hey, you know, I'm late.
Well, you got to look at it in the sense of who was calling when you didn't have to give to them.
Or even,
but that would hurt me to be like, y'all are nasty now because I have all this bread.
Yeah.
But when I was nothing, you guys were just normal, right?
Yeah. Well, that
nobody reached out, but nobody reached out of the way to ask for anything either. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I look at it. If and when all this stuff works out that we've been doing all this stuff, I just look at it. Who was there when I was struggling trying to figure shit out? Rick, my dad, my daughter, of course, the guys. That's literally my aunt that lived down the street. That's literally it. So I'm not going to entertain anybody else really, because where was y'all at? You see what I'm saying?
I've always, with that kind of like idea, I've always come to the conclusion that I'll never give handouts unless it's someone that I know actually needs a handout. Like I know what they're asking for, and I've seen what like the reason why they're asking it. Then I'll give them money or whatever. Everybody else, if you calling me for something, all you getting is an opportunity to get that thing. You're not getting that thing. Because then at the end of the day, they can't be upset. You either
work for that shit,
you
bro.
either fumbled the bag or you got what you wanted, and I put you in the position to get it, so I did my part.
And I like that too, because if you act like, oh man, I'm your cousin, how you gonna do me like that, bro? I'm giving you an opportunity to get it.
Yeah.
You just gotta go do it.
I'm giving you an opportunity that no one gave me, and you're getting a chance to get it. You just gotta get it.
So if
that's
you want
what
to be
Shaq's
lazy,
doing with his nephew right now. His nephew.
Well, Shaq kind of wild because he said he's not giving his kid shit.
Yeah,
they turn 18, they gotta.
Well, he means it.
Yeah, but that's kind of that's too far. Like I'm not going.
He knows the person he is, and he knows how he became the person he is.
That's a fun.
And if he wants his kids to be half the person he is,
right,
then he knows how much struggle they got to go through.
I want my kid. I want Shiley to earn it and learn stuff and live life. But I'm never to the point where like,
so go to the trenches.
Yeah, go figure it out, little nigga. Like that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
You got this, bro.
It's crazy, but you kind of, as a parent, if you never seen like Shiley struggle and been like, I could tell her what the right thing to do is, or show her what the right thing to do is.
But she gotta learn herself.
But if I do, then show it kind of like gradually expect that of the world. To
Rick, that's how I broke my arm as a kid.
Yeah.
My mom
probably didn't break it the same way twice.
She should have told me. Nah, I did break it twice actually.
Oh shit! Well,
I broke both my wrists.
Well, you needed the twice.
I was on the trampoline and I was jumping on the actual springs, and I went over the side. And then my mom said, "See what happens when we do dumb things, yada yada yada." My dumb ass went and did it again, and I broke the other wrist. But nobody was there to stop me.
It's the other wrist.
That's that Darwinism, though. You know what I'm saying?
After 2, if you didn't learn, then you just weren't destined to learn that lesson. But
well, I thought I was protected by. As a kid, I thought I was like protected by God. Like if I broke a bone, God wouldn't let me break that bone again, or something like that. So
that's a hyper religious way. I respect the faith. Though.
We were super religious when I was a kid, though. So I was like, God would never let this happen to me. And then the shit broke.
No, that's how I feel like every kid is like that, though. I think when I was like really young,
I thought I could fly, bro. I don't have food on
the concept of pain was always momentary. I never thought like, oh, if I do this, I'll get hurt. I only think that after I've gotten hurt.
But it take you to go through.
Yeah, because now I think about
jump off this shit.
Yeah, now I think about like, what if this is my bone breaking? Like, why I shouldn't do this because I don't want to break a bone now. But as a kid, it was like,
fuck it,
why not?
Ball. Right? That's literally what it was. Fuck it.
But nah,
I don't know how stupid I am. So I saw Bugs Bunny. He had this. I don't know what it was. It was this black thing, this little circular thing. He threw it on the wall and he went through it. My dumb ass went to first grade the next day. Shout out Miss S. I took a piece of black cardboard paper. I cut a circle in it. I taped it to the door, and I ran as hard as I could into it.
Oh my god!
They sent me to the nurse's office. The whole time, all the kids were grilling me and just laughing at me. I thought I could do it. I saw it on TV. I thought I could do it.
Oh, that's
the problem. The problem there was they saw me setting it up.
They
for like
did
a good 5 minutes.
They did see
nobody. Why is he taping a black circle to the door?
I would at least ask, hey, what you up to?
I lined up like I was in the NFL. I charged it. I was like on the line.
I've done a similar thing, but all I did was put my hand on it. Oh, no. I just made a circle.
Oh, you made it.
That would feel more stupider. Is that even a word?
Stupider? No, it isn't.
I'm gonna test it out. Scientific method.
Yeah, no.
I went 0 to 100.
No, I made 1 to go and then 1 to come out, and I just put my hand there, and it was like, that's not how it works. Bugs Bunny lied to me, and that's how I learned that lesson.
Did you do it once or twice? Like maybe it's the other way.
I just did it.
I guess I was just an asshole kid because when I seen Bugs do shit like that, I'd be like, bro, that's not gonna work. And then he would smash into the wall, and I'd be like, "I told you, fam. I told you shouldn't do that."
There wasn't a lot of times where it didn't work for Bugs.
Well, no, when the Road Runner did it, when the Coyote did it, not Bugs. When the Coyote did it, I would be like, "Bro, you know that's not gonna work, right?" Because I would remember last episode the Road Runner ran through and you got smacked, bro. You probably shouldn't do it a second time. He would do it
with
again.
like the painting.
Yeah, he would do it again. Run
it.
through. I'd be like, man, and I just like, well, I'm going to Disney Channel. I just change it, and then just change it. Yeah, I never tried it though.
I forgot about those days.
What?
Just flipping through the channel.
Yep.
I ain't never touched. I haven't touched a TV remote.
Yeah.
The only button I use on my remote is to set it to the game so I can play. That's literally it. I don't use it for nothing else. And turn the TV on. And then set it to the game. That's literally it.
And that was a tangent. We do those all the time.
Yeah, we do those.
But back to Flatley here. So you were saying you got a drama channel coming out. What does that consist of?
We are just stirring the pot. We got a small community here. Shout out my boy Chris the Narc. He's not an actual narc, but he dresses up like a. He's a super white boy, but he lives in the city.
Okay.
But he dresses up as a cop on stream. So I think the first day he moved in, there was like a drive-by of 5 down the corner. Like he's in that area over there.
Okay.
But call him Chris the Narc. I don't know where he got the name from.
Is that his Twitch name or he just?
Yeah, that's his Twitch name.
See, when you say narc, I was thinking aardvark, like Arthur.
No, yeah, narc as in like snitch.
Yeah, I got it the second time around.
Okay, gotcha.
I just kept hearing like, is he dressed up like Arthur? He just got the yellow sweater.
It's just a fist. That's his loading screen. It's just a fist. That'd be funny. So what type of stuff are y'all gonna get into on the drama channel?
So basically, like Def Noodles had his comedy thing. That shit didn't work out. He's a bunch of cancel culture stuff. Just a ton of like, you're basically an idiot. Blah 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 blah. 10-minute video. Like
they're
that
gonna
kind
be
of
like
stuff.
on location bothering people, or y'all just gonna be like in your own home just talking shit about stuff?
He does his own thing. I'm starting a like a docu-series almost. Like,
Okay.
almost like what Sunny V did. I don't know if you guys know who Sunny V is, but he makes these docu-series type videos. So I started recording for one about Keemstar because he's local and whatnot.
Yeah.
I got a few bigger creators, you know. The Willie Mack Show, I reached out to them. He sent me personal videos, which is really nice. Chris sent me videos. I got a few other people sending me videos, and I've emailed Keem. It's been seen, so I know he's seen it. It's in his inbox. It was open.
Okay.
So we're waiting on some sauce. So we got some stuff cooking in the pipeline. Also, he's got this video from like 2010 where he was running in the forest over in like Cheektowaga, and he said, "I'm fast as fuck, boy." We went there, and I recorded, "What the fuck is up, guys? It's your boy Flatley, and I'm fast as fuck." And the intro right there. Go right to the intro. Boom.
Okay.
We talk about his midlife crisis. We talk about his downfall. His midlife crisis. I don't know crisis. I don't know if you've seen like the Aiden stream that he was on. That shit was cringe as fuck. I think what's his name? The Tory Lanez was on that one too. And Tory was just
when
like,
he did that
"Who the fuck is this guy?"
When he did that freestyle. Yeah.
I like Tory. I had no idea he was that personable of a guy, but I always thought like these big rappers just kind of like they were on, and then when the music stops, they were just off, smoking, playing the game, not giving a fuck.
T Grizzly is a big streamer now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a huge streamer now.
But what about his alter ego T-Pain? Are they gonna
T-Pain is another big streamer.
That's what I'm saying. Are they gonna battle for audiences? Like,
well, T Grizzly is T-E-E. T-Pain is just a T, so I think they good.
T-Pain has a really nice intro to Twitch.
Oh, really?
I've never seen T-Pain and T Grizzly in the same room.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I haven't
seen my dad or Superman in the same room, and I've seen neither of them. You know what I'm saying? I got put two and two together. You know what I'm saying?
He has to be Superman. He just has to.
That's why he couldn't be here.
Oh my god. So damn.
He was protecting me from Lex.
The motherfucker was in the North Pole in that crystal cave.
Crazy. Like, and he has to work at the Daily Planet. He's just busy, guys.
Why do you think I've never been in real danger? It's because he's always listening out for me.
God would never let me be in real danger, or my dad.
You just thought you was good.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
So I don't ever see him.
Oh shit. So I don't even know where we at. Okay. Yo, so Rick and I, we post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything we really can to, spread out further and stuff like that.
Subscribe to all of them.
Yeah, subscribe, follow us,
or else
like them,
all that cute stuff.
We ever did an or else video. They didn't really fall for it.
We did do it. Oh yeah, we did. We liked it. That's all.
It was a good video.
It was very good.
We couldn't do. You want to see if you could go back and do
bring it back,
because remember we had the transition we wanted to do, but the video kept like fucking up.
Oh yeah. We could go back and try to redo it or fix it
and try to fix it.
Yeah. You guys be on the lookout for that, or else. But you did this without, not from what we've seen, without like really promoting to, I guess, locally, quote unquote. You was able to grow without pretty much any of that. Mm-hmm. How was you able to make that happen? Was it just the consistency thing? Like, what was your secret to that? And why don't you promote on other platforms?
So when I started the gaming thing, I was going on Facebook, Instagram, promoting my gaming stuff. None of you fuckers watched it. That's why we stopped. So I'm like, fuck this. All the people who said that, oh yeah, I support you day one. Right here, bro. If you make it, we make it. Fuck you guys. You guys ain't support shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my own thing.
He's not wrong.
I'm grinding. In my head, it's literally free to support your friends. Steve goes live. I'm gonna say, what's up, Plax? Blah blah blah.
That's true. He does pull up.
And I'll pull up. Continue doing what I'm doing. They start talking about death battles and stuff. Like, okay, do my shit. It's literally free to do that, though. Check out other people's channels. 4-minute video. You can put it on times 1.5 or 2.5, whatever. Get through the whole video. Give them that watch time. It's free. But I would see myself like, okay, I'm doing this for everybody else. who's doing it for me, right? Nobody. So I'm like, all right. Then I started the reaction channel, and then I hit 1,000. I got partnered, and I just posted that to Instagram and Facebook to see what would happen. And a couple people reached out there like, "Hey, congratulations!" But then I got those same people from before, like, "See, man, I told you could do it. Yada yada yada. We should collab sometime." You know what I'm saying?
Didn't watch it before.
I'm like, okay, cool. Or some people would reach out, like, I had this Fortnite video that hit 1 million views on my friend's channel. Right,
okay.
and I was a part of that. I was a part of creating that.
Right.
And someone reached out to me, "Hey, we should collab on Fortnite," or they'd at me on Twitter, like, "How many likes to collab with Flat?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, you were not here, a part of the conversation when we started. You don't even reach out. You don't even ask any questions. You just say, want to collab? Hey, can you shout me out? You check on my stuff? Da 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 da." I'm like, who? You don't come from home, bro. Home is like, you get your little ecosystem of friends and stuff like that.
Right.
And then you see, oh, he's working. You know, good relationships back and forth. You know, part of home. Like, you weren't home, bro. Like, you were out there doing something else, cloud chasing,
and not giving support the way I thought, the way I was. Right.
The way I see it is, if you're like, I don't want to call it punching up or punching down, but if you're only talking to people who are bigger than you, which is, you know, you're supposed to do, right? But you forget about the people below you, I automatically know where your intentions are going to be when somebody hits it big. Like, you're going to forget about everyone who is below that person and what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like snakes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I know the minute something goes wrong with my channel and we're already this big, your ass is going to be the first one to make a video. Flatly, my story, da 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 da, all the dumb shit you did, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get really worried about that, but at the same time, like, it would also hurt me because you're supposed to be the day one, right?
Right.
So, but I see you guys, you grind. I posted to Facebook that I got partnered, and you go, you didn't ask to collab, you didn't ask for anything. You said, what'd you do? What's the work? Yeah. And I was like, okay, Steve gets it. Like, he fucking... So then I told him a little bit, and then I went and watched all his stuff, and he was... You guys have been grinding. I'm throwing you guys flowers right now. You guys have been grinding, just putting in work, and I had no idea you guys were doing this, but I would see your skits on Facebook sometimes, and I'm like, oh, that one's good. Haha. And then I keep scrolling, not thinking too much about it, and then it clicked. I'm like, these guys are it. Like, you got it, Steve.
Thank you.
So Steve be putting in the work.
I basically invited myself onto the podcast. I gotta get in there somehow. Like, these guys, like, they only got 70. I think you guys only had 65 subs or something like that. I just hit like 2,000 or something.
No,
like
when I hit you up, we was at like 40 because that was the beginning of the year. We was at like 40.
Yeah, then we did like a
push to
a month where we were like. Or not even it was probably like a month in all, but we did like a month where it was like pushed to 1,000 subscribers, which your story shows it that it would have been possible. We just weren't that consistent. We didn't know about SEO or anything. If we would have got to 1,000 subscribers with the knowledge we had when we wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers, it would have been a miracle. That would have been a great.
But it's that work you guys got. You know what I'm saying? It was that need to be better, not that need to. I need to reach out and get what this guy has. You know what I'm saying? It was you guys wanted knowledge, and that's the number one thing in the game. You know what I'm saying?
When you posted the partner thing, I didn't even know you did YouTube. I didn't know anything like that.
Steve I was a little.
I hit up Rick. I was like, bro, we've been doing this for a year, and he just did this shit in 2 months. What the fuck?
I was just like, see what he does. He said, well, he might just make really good videos, bro.
Yeah, Rick was like, check out his channel and see what he did. And I went to your channel first before I hit you up, and I said, this motherfucker posts every day.
Yeah, and then from that point,
and then I said, Ricky's him. I was like, he's really it. I apologize. He's really it. And then I see how it happened. I was like, I'm gonna hit him up and ask if he say fuck off. Did he just say fuck off? But I'm gonna ask him what he did. And then I hit you up, and he was like, oh man, it's easy for real. Just do this, this, and this. I said, what? Okay, man.
Steve sent it to me, and he was like, "What's SEO?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "We'll just look it up."
We started doing research.
And even then, when we found out what SEO was, we really never took it into account until like recently.
Until like maybe a month ago.
Yeah, which is where we went from like 69 to 79 now. Which that might not sound like a lot. But that's a lot, especially
less than 100. That's a lot, bro. Those are actual percentage increments there.
No, the fight to 100 feels like the biggest
first
uphill climb.
100 is the hardest 100. But then you hit that 101, and you're like, I gotta do this shit again.
Yeah.
But then you start realizing, damn, I'm at 200, 300. Well, what happened with me, I went to 300 to 800 like overnight. I was like, fuck. That was my biggest video. It was the Attack on Titan video, the anime stuff. I was reacting to anime things for a while, but then I got hit with that. You owe us money, kind of. Because I was making money off the video.
No, we're not making any money, so we'll be
make-
dropping all those videos now.
Well, actually, from talking to Flats last time, y'all gonna get some crazy shit. Cause we're not making any money.
Steve was always been. That was the thing. Steve was always been worried about like, what if they claim our video? Like what if they want the monetization? I'm like, Steve, we're not monetized.
Yeah, so it don't matter.
I'm like, it's just gonna be another video on YouTube, and if we ever get monetized, that'll just be a video that we'll never make money on. I was like, but by that point we have audience. By that point we have people who are watching us,
and we could just drop whatever at that point.
Drop whatever.
Yeah, so that was always the thing. Steve is always, and this is something that I try to get him out of. Steve is always thinking like we've already made it. Like what decision you should make if you've already in that situation. Sometimes I gotta let him know we're not there yet, and so we can do whatever the fuck we want until we get there.
And that's the crazy part. I told my dad this too. Like, I've watched so much shit about what to do when you're there.
Oh yeah.
I know that shit like the back of my hand.
See, but
being there, I'm not there though. So just like that, getting there, I don't know until you gave us a little sauce.
Yeah.
But being there, bro, I'm good. I know exactly what to do.
Hey, when we make it there, you got the reins.
Here you go, man.
Yeah. Until then,
you got.
Until then, I'll take it from it.
And no cap, y'all. Like, you gonna get some behind the scenes stuff. Rick has gone crazy with the SEO and getting information and telling me stuff and all that stuff. Like, all of our recent success, as far as like behind the scenes stuff and getting more views and reaching out to people. This guy going nuts.
I just reread it.
It's working, so fuck it, it's working.
It's still work you're putting in, bro. Yeah, but SEO for videos is key. SEO for merch, that's where you make so my videos will get claimed because I don't cut the videos, because I found out that the majority of my audience, when I cut a video and I start talking about it,
disappear at the cut.
Boop, gone. But because some people want to see that genuine full-length reaction, especially if it's a song they really like, or if it's an anime that they really like.
They want to see the
whole thing,
reacting to
see your face, transition stuff. That's what I'm assuming, because that's what I look for when I see like not Flemlo. Who's the crazy guy?
Speed? No,
he's the African American guy that does the reactions to the metal songs. I'll look him up after this, but he's one of the main reasons why I wanted to start. I'm like, this guy's going way out of his way listening to some Lorna Shore, which is like some blackened death metal, like heavy, like you gotta be deep in the trenches of metal music to find these guys. And he's fucking going in. I'm like, this guy gets it. He's talking about CJ, who's the front man. I'm like, how the fuck does this guy know who CJ is, right? And I was hooked. I watched the whole video all the time. I was like, damn, he got me.
He got
me. So I get it. I subscribed. But I got it. So then I realized he has a website with all his merch and everything like that. And I'm like, how does this guy get full-length videos with the actual music videos, right? And not get claimed? The thing is, he does get claimed. He doesn't make any money off the videos, but he's got all that traffic for the videos going to his merch. I was like, shit. So that's where the majority of my income on YouTube comes. And I'm making way more money. I'm not gonna say how much. It's okay. It's comfortable, but you make way more money with merch off of YouTube than actually posting to YouTube, which is crazy. But that's how these guys like I Show Speed and all these guys. I mean, they get the Twitch subs, right? And you're thinking, oh, that's not that much. That's only like it's more than what I make in a month, but that doesn't match what they're actually doing right now.
Right. They got probably
then you see all their stuff that sells, and you're like, this is sold out, but they had an inventory of 8,000. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Kai's not number 2 on Twitch. And I heard
he ain't getting no shout out though. You know what I'm saying? Twitch ain't reaching out.
I will say this: Mizkiff did say Twitch doesn't shout anybody out.
Mizkif is also.
I don't know about that because that Twitch,
He's a white dude.
that front page of
Mizkif?
Twitch.
I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, like Kai should be on the front page, which he's not.
Yeah.
He's not on the front page, but Mizkif did say when he was going like really in his prime, they never shouted him out. They never shouted out XQC or anybody for doing numbers.
They never shouted out XQC?
That's what he said. He said, I've never seen Twitch shout anybody out. He said,
I wouldn't say directly, but
Yeah.
I've seen a couple like Twitch kind of events where they were the main guys on that post.
That's
You know what I'm
different.
saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
Twitter
different.
posts and stuff.
Yeah,
Join Twitch now community edit, and you see a picture of XQC
And
or somebody.
Pokey always on the cover of Twitch.
Always, but
So-
you never see Aiden Ross or Kai or anybody else.
I can understand. I can understand from a business standpoint why they might not
Because they
get
curse.
Aiden's just the most
But
viewed
at the-
guy on the platform.
but at the same time,
rappers.
because how XQC is,
Yeah,
they
he
don't really
curses,
have
yeah.
as much of a leeway as if it was just Pokey. I could be like, I can understand why they're pushing her versus anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're also pushing him, like in their own like events or stuff, maybe even on the homepage a couple times, like he's there, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then.
Because
Kai and Aiden Ross, I know.
I'm Dante and all of
Yeah.
Because XQC, Moist Critical, Mizkif, all those white guys do the same shit Kai and them do. Curse, talk about bitches.
Yeah.
All of they do the same shit.
I forgot what was it. XQC was doing a stream with Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate, and Aiden Ross had brought someone on. And SQC, well, as Aiden Ross was introducing who this was, SQC was like taking off his headphones, like untangling them. And then as Aiden Ross was introducing, he's like, I don't give a fuck who this guy is, and just got on the
that's
mic. And I'm like, that's on the whole
crazy.
stream. And like he'll still be the front runner. Not that there's anything bad about that, but that just shows the level of what's okay.
Right, and you can't use the excuse of they be cursing or they got crazy content because all these other
they do have crazy content.
They do, but you can't
but it's
use
not
that
the
as
same type of crazy.
You
though.
can't use that as an excuse to not promote them when everybody else is doing the same thing.
Yeah, especially when we were talking about in our conversations.
Make sure you check out that video.
People on Twitch have gotten only 3-day bans for showing their vaginas.
Yeah.
Actual genitalia.
Yeah,
And come to find out, she wasn't just showing it; she was in it.
she was.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't just showing it. Your rage confirmed. He said, "No, I seen it. She was in that motherfucker." She was in that motherfucker.
She was dipping and diving,
And she was
slipping and sliding.
What was it? Alinity flashed the stream once. She flashed a nipple or something like that.
She did?
And she didn't get suspended or banned.
Oh, that's that.
She
Miz
reached
Kid.
out. She reached out on Twitch for a ban, and then they banned her for 3 days. She said, "I think that's more than fair." Meanwhile,
Wait, she reached out for
She
the
reached
ban?
out for the
Yeah,
because
she
they didn't.
reached out.
Well,
'cause they didn't
she
ban
probably
her.
reached out because people were down her throat. Like, how are you still on here?
The whole YouTube community
It was like,
down
how
on
are
her.
you still on? So the only thing she could do to save face was be like, get this platform to ban me. And when they only gave her a little tap, she
But
was like,
Gideon, L plus ratio.
well, that's
Gideon
because
L plus
that's
ratio.
because he went after their. Well, he didn't. That's because
did,
his
his chat
raid,
did.
His
his
chat
raid evolved into hate speech.
Pokey might be quitting soon too. She said she about to pack it
Gideon-
up.
She's got
putting it
bread,
down.
bro. She's retired for that.
Yeah, she said she about
She's
to
set.
pack it up soon. But she like damn near a billionaire. So what'd you say? You said some crazy thing.
No, I just said because Gideon throwing it down is why I said
I'm
shit.
dead. That's allegedly. Allegedly he smacked.
Allegedly, they just hung out.
She was very comfortable, bro. That's all I'm saying. For a video, like like people do videos all the time.
A little too.
But she was super comfortable. He got up. She said some shit like, "Damn, you thick something." And Gideon was like, "Pokey, my stars." And
She called him thick for the joke platonically.
and they don't know each other like that. Like it's different if they was like cool before.
They know each other a lot.
I think that.
She did take a break. She was gone, and Gideon was still dropping.
break back. She took a break back.
They do have the bread to fly to each other whenever
She took a back breaking break is what she did. That's all it was.
She did look refreshed on the comeback video. Shorty was refreshed.
Looking like a new woman.
Hey, shout out to Gideon, man. The Malcolm X of the internet, man. Shout out to Gideon.
It's funny because I didn't know because
shit.
I only follow like kind of like the outskirts of Twitch because I'm not a big stream fan because I'm more of give me the good parts and
fuck off.
and I'll be on the way. Like I watch clips. I watch streams that have like a story to tell, like a clip from a stream or something like that. But I won't just sit and watch a stream because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch you figure this shit out. Like I'll see it when it's all done.
You just gotta get the right stream.
And I usually be watching. I usually just watch the YouTube video. I just had to make sure. Not again, right? I usually watch the YouTube videos. I catch streams sometimes, depending, but most of the time I see the YouTube aftermath.
Yeah.
Of people putting shit together. I'm
live
like,
stream fails.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is what I usually do, and so I've only known these people like through like bits and pieces of that stuff. And Steve put me on to like how there's a whole separate community of like the Pogger community
and then
the W community. And I just thought the W community and the Pogger community were the same people just watching different types of streams.
Yeah. You uncultured as fuck for that.
You get canceled, bro.
I just thought the Pogger people, they was only Pogger when they was
F&P podcast now.
I'm sweating to get in my bed.
you always sweating, man. When you're not doing nothing strenuous.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But,
just my hands too. That's the crazy part.
But yeah, I always thought like the Poggers people only put Poggers and stuff like that on like Pokey videos or like Pokey streams and like the SQC streams and like all like those type of streamers. And then if
shout
those
out
people,
my boy Skyra, he'll never get no love.
If those people make their way over to the other side of Twitch, which is probably the side I reside in more, I thought they just put L and W.
Rage, Kai, Dante.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen what Rage looked like, but I know what he sounds like because.
Well, Rage never did face cam until recently. He just started doing face cam.
He just started out with that GTA RP stuff. That's when I caught on.
Which is a crazy game if you ever see it. Like just
District 10.
Role play.
It's like 2 bands to get in that motherfucking or something.
Yeah.
Is District 10 the actual district from Hunger Games where it was just all black people?
That was like District.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was.
It was whatever one that the little black girl was in that then grew up to be in The Hate You Give. Which was,
I don't know. It might have been District.
Which is crazy because if you ever seen the Hunger Games Part 2, if you've seen the Hunger Games in general, there was
the girl died.
Yeah, there was a little black girl and an older a teenage black dude. They were in the Hunger Games with Katniss and what's his Peter like the bread.
Peter bread.
Yeah.
Oh, and she got
the little girl got killed by Huey from The Boys. He was the actor in that one. He had a spear.
They was talking about getting her in The Boys, and he was like, "I'll do it again" on Twitter. It was a rumor that girl was gonna be in The Boys, and he said, "I'll do it again." That nigga funny as hell.
I swear I'll put her in the ground for Part 2. She'll never be around when I'm around.
He said, "Don't fucking play with me."
Fucking do it again.
I'll finish
That's
my
method acting like a mother.
That's funny as hell. I didn't know that, but yeah. So there was 2 black people. The only 2 black people in Hunger Games besides I think the one designer was black that did Katniss and Peter's like design.
Oh, the flamboyant one.
Yeah. Only black people, right? Turns to find out in the Hunger Games Part 2 is kind of like in Naruto where there's the whole district is just of only black people.
Yeah. Which if something like that actually happened, they probably was put us in the same.
The crazy thing is
they don't separate the fuck out of it.
The crazy thing is they never bring too much attention.
It's not different from now, you know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
They never bring too much attention to it in the movies. And I think they say something about it in the books. But if you watch the movie, when they go to the black district to pay respects to Rue and she does the whole like the whistle and then they kill the old man. If you watch that scene, when they come into the district, all the black people are in the field. What do you think they're doing in the field, Steve?
They got him working, bro.
But they have him work on.
I don't know if I can talk on that actually.
They have
tread lightly.
Yeah, they have them all working on a specific type of crop. What crop do you think they have them working on?
Like the RP podcast is a bunch of coons. That would be the clip.
That's a nasty thing.
Hey, yo, how bad do you guys see views?
Nah, not that bad.
But yeah, they had him working in the field, working on a very specific crop.
Well, I hope it wasn't cotton.
It was that motherfucking cotton.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That movie should not be out. That's crazy.
I still reminds of the Ice Show Speed clip. He was going into Roblox games.
And
so he was telling the lady, he's like, yo, this game's fun as hell. And then he turns around and it's a field of cotton. He goes, You got that face shaking.
I saw a Speed clip recently. I think it was the same thing. Or no, it was Minecraft. And he was like, he was in this box. I don't know why he was in a box. There was like 3 other dudes in there, 3 other characters in there. And Speed was like, he's like, guys, I'm just trying to like just have fun with stream or whatever. And they was like, Speed, we don't give a fuck about none of that. Turn around. And Speed was like, he said, man, come on, like I'm just trying to stream that. I'm not trying to do all that right now. I'm just chilling. He said, Speed, turn the fuck around. Speed turned around and the nigga started clapping his hands. And the other dude was like, you like that, Speed? And Speed just was looking at the camera. I'm like, why? It's a video game, buddy.
Why don't you just leave?
I like when his PC falls on his head.
And I'm like, Speed, you could just leave the game or play something.
Well, a girl recently filed
Oh my
for sexual assault charges from a VR game.
No, that's
Oh yeah, that's wild.
nuts.
She was being sexually harassed, which she shouldn't be. That's not the problem.
Right, you know, she
the
shouldn't
problem,
be, but you
the
could just
problem
turn the
isn't
game
that
off.
she felt like she was being sexually harassed and something needed to be done. The thing is that she felt like she was in a situation where she could not escape, when all she had to do was just take off the headset and put it down on the table.
When GTA 5 first came out, when we were in high school, there was that girl who got assaulted online and tried to sue Rockstar for that. I forget who it was.
Really?
Yeah.
She got assaulted online? Like someone ran down on her GTA character and beat the shit out of it?
I think they gunned her down and then they were just popping squats or just teabagging her. And she said she was assaulted.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. You good?
Those are the good old
You
days.
can take it.
I'll call her back.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll call her back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Sean it.
You gonna bitch on it? Okay. All right.
Except I'll actually call her back.
Okay.
If anybody got that reference, Big Sean did not pick up his phone for his mother. And then there was a whole song about it. There was a whole album about it. Great album, by the way. Amazing album.
Are you plugging Big Sean right now? Big Sean is extremely
No,
underrated.
that's not even a plug. I really love that album.
Big Sean is extremely underrated.
But if there is an artist I will plug, it'll be Jid.
Facts.
He just dropped the album.
He did just drop
Crack
it.
Sandwich. That's not the name of the album, but I like that song.
That would have been a crazy album cover. Album. That would have sold way more than what he did.
It was called Crack Sandwich.
Yeah, it would have went crazy. I will say about Big Sean, I feel like if he spent less time worried about the women in his life, I feel like he would have dropped more shit.
Is Janae pregnant?
Yeah.
That's his kid, right?
Yeah, it's his. Allegedly, as far as we understand.
Back again.
As far as we understand.
Yeah.
But
Well, it all came back to the interview.
Yeah, they've been on and off for a minute, so I guess that makes sense. It's not too crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like he spent too much time thinking about women, and it pigeonholed him in the list of top rappers. I feel like he would have been further up if he would have like locked in, but he was locked into
I'm
other
ready to jump out the window.
He was locked into some other things.
I can see that, but I feel like he kind of wanted what. I feel like he kind of wanted to be in that position because at the same time, Big Sean was on a trajectory, but I don't think he was ever really gonna be like in like the top.
Like a Drake, like Lil Wayne up there.
Drake is a stretch. I put Drake in. Drake is top artist, but he's not top rap artist.
Rapper.
Once you put rap in front of or behind the artist, which if you ever call Drake an artist rapper, you're stupid. But
yeah, Drake's an artist.
But if you're saying if we're talking about rap artists, Drake is one of those. We're not gonna take that away.
Oh,
from
I
him.
see what you're
But
saying.
He's not,
okay.
But he's not a top rap artist. He's a top artist.
That's like putting him next to Ari and all them.
Yeah. Once you do that, Drake transcends, especially when you realize that he's been taking bits and pieces from other people's like genres and putting them in his songs and then topping the charts with it.
And his
and then if the same genres he was taken from allowed his music to be a part of that genre, he would be on the top of those. Which I feel like he would. Like because Drake makes a lot of like pop stuff, right? But they never call his songs pop.
Yeah, they always call
like we call them pop because we know that's what they are. But the powers that be in music, they don't call Drake pop.
Only time it's a rap song is if 21 or Future is on it.
All of Drake's albums, to this point are rap albums. But by the music genre.
Which, to be real, Take Care, you could argue
that's a
the
pop
R&B
album. That's an R&B pop album.
Yeah.
Like, that should not be titled a rap album. Even though he was rapping
His
in
last one they labeled as a dance hall album, though.
which makes sense.
They didn't call it rap. It might be slash rap, though.
Because it was shitty.
It might be slash rap, though.
Because it was shit.
Yeah.
That's why they called it something else.
Even the best song on it wasn't. We talking about Flex.
No,
we're talking
Jimmy
about
Cooks. Jimmy Cooks was it.
Jimmy Cooks was fine.
Jimmy Cooks was it, and I like Sticky personally.
Well, I'm talking about the joint with 21. That wasn't even his
Jimmy
song.
Cooks.
Jimmy Cooks was doing. No, the joint Knife Talk.
That wasn't on that album.
That wasn't on this one.
No,
I didn't listen to this one.
Knife Talk was on the one.
Oh, right, yeah, that was on the other one. You're right.
Yeah.
But on that album, that wasn't his song. That was 21's song.
Jimmy Cooks.
No, Knife Talk.
Oh yeah, Knife Talk was 21.
Yeah, that's 21's song.
Yeah, so it's literally called Knife Talk. Come on, man.
I feel like 21 had it on his album, and then he was just Drizzy was like,
"Let me get that one."
He's like, "Fuck it, bro, just take it."
Just take it. He's like, "I got a lot."
He's like, I literally. We're talking about flats.
You know, he knows. He's involved in the conversation.
He is.
21 is fucking weird, bro.
Really? You think 21 was weird?
Yeah. Well, there would be like at his house in LA. I don't know. He lived next to the FaZe guys for a little bit.
Oh,
like,
you went there and visited him.
No, I didn't visit him.
I'm not popping like that yet. One of these days.
You were at 21's house.
They would vlog and stuff like that, and like 21 like he acts like this big guy, like he's a known rapper, right? He's got bread, like he's that guy. But like when it would be like when they would interact with each other, these guys were like the hood, like literally there, like there it was them, like they didn't change. I was like, what the fuck? You think they?
Oh, they was acting like they would at home. Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, you think they would fucking change, right?
Well, somebody was
stream sniping the FaZe guys, like they're up on top of the hill, like I'm sneaking into the FaZe house, right? And the 21 gang or whatever he calls them, were the 21's posse pulled up on the guy. They literally beat the shit out of the guy. This kid was trying to. I'm here at the FaZe house. I'm sneaking in, making a video, and the guy goes, "Yo, we don't do that YouTube stuff out here," and just gave this kid the works. They almost killed him. And the FaZe guys came out and said, "Hey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay."
YouTuber, please.
It's okay. Well, you shouldn't be sneaking around property.
I will say this:
it was a small creator, but he shouldn't have been there. I mean, FaZe K basically said, "I've never seen anything like that."
I'll say this: if you come from where 21 grew up, I won't say where he's from.
Yeah, he's not.
That's not where he's from. Redcoats all day.
He's from the UK, baby.
Yeah, redcoats all day. But
homie had the powdered wig.
He said motherfuckers talk that UK shit like I won't blame him.
Well, he said no one has ever brought it up to his face.
They pulled out the swords and stuff back in the day where he was
like when you come from where 21 came from and experience the things that 21 has, even if you got money,
you still got to
be on your piece. Like 21
has shot in the neck.
Yeah, bro. 21 has literally been shot at in the car with his mans. His mans died, and he just got out the car, smoked a cigarette while he waited for the police to show up. And while he was shot in his neck.
21 is he said.
You ever smoke a cigarette with a hole in your neck?
I never smoked a cigarette.
Yeah, I never smoked a cigarette before. Oh, okay. So you kind of did it already, but any advice for us and any other content creators that may be watching this that want to get to where you at and hopefully move further? What's some just quick advice you would want to throw out to them?
Well, first advice, I hope everyone creating doesn't try to just get to where I'm at, because I want $1 million, bro. I don't want to get 2 mil, 3 mil. Like that's the end goal for me. If I get 50 million subs, I'll pack it up.
That's it.
Right? That's it. That's the goal. 50 million.
50 million, you done?
Yep. So for everyone else, just be consistent. But you also got to be real with yourself. Like I'm not gonna get 50 million by just uploading one type of video. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have you gotta be creative. You can't just be like, oh, I'll upload a Madden video every single day and I'll be chilling. No, you gotta do way more than just yourself.
You gotta entertain.
You gotta. Yep. And the other thing is like reach out to people who you think are gonna blow up, and reach out to people who are actually working, who aren't blowing up. Like you guys are actually working, but you aren't blowing up. So I know that you guys are cool. You got everything going for you. You know, I'll hold on to you guys for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like we can react. We could work together. We can do whatever we want. Because you guys aren't monetized. I'm not that big yet. You know, but once you guys get going, like you guys are good. Like, and a lot of people get in that mentality. It's like, oh, I got more subs than them. I can't. That react doing stuff with them isn't really good. You know what I'm saying? People get into that mentality. Like, if you join like an organization or a team or something like that, you know, I don't want to react with this guy. This guy pulls in no views, yada yada. And people start seeing it from a business standpoint. So,
but you're not noticing that this person is putting in work.
Sometimes they're putting in more work than you. They just need the audience. You know what I'm saying? So, my big advice to everybody is work with those around you who are actually willing to put into work, basically die for you, right? Because at the end of the day, no one's going to have your back but yourself and those around you. So with the reaction channel, that's basically what I did. I didn't really put anybody around me. I was like, all right, how much can I do by myself before I start reaching out and doing all the other things that I want to do, and have fun with it. Be consistent. Upload every day at the same time, or upload once every week at the same time if you can't do that. If you can't upload once a week, it's probably not for you. You got to be realistic with yourself. You're like, only you know how much work you can put into something. Realistically, there's 24 hours in a day. If you can't sit down for 2 hours to do it, then it's not really for you. It's just like how they say in the rap game, if you're not going to commit your life to this, lose your life over it, then it's not for you then.
And that's like our buddy Maro actually says too. I think he got it from somebody, but I'm gonna give it to him. Putting in your 10,000 hours, like you probably not gonna get no type of success until you do that. I don't know how many hours we've put in at this.
Not 10,000.
Yeah, we're not at 10,000 yet, but like that grind to put that work in.
Actually, let's see.
Well, no, I mean 10,000 hours just like working on your craft, trying to get better.
The other guy that's putting in work, he's also from Rashawn's putting in that.
Ray, our boy. I'm Dante716.
He was in our skit. Check out the StockX skit. Which
we haven't put that on YouTube yet.
He's on my radar right now. I'm
so.
scoping him right now. He's putting in work.
Listen.
So if you want to do something, bro, you need an audience.
Ray is our boy. We could all do something together. We could make something happen. Also, I want to shout out my boy Nigel.
Oh yeah,
my boy Nigel puts in a lot of work. And I really feel like he don't get not even half the love he deserves. His videos is great. He's a dope individual. He always supporting everybody else. Shout out to my boy Nigel. Make sure you into the Nigelverse. Make sure you check him out as well because he's
yes sir. Dope. Yeah, he always gives love. He always shares. He always share his stuff.
Yeah, and I would like to get him on the pod at some point or do some videos with him or something. He always, if you watch my PLAX TV, videos, he's always in the chat.
You know, I was thinking, you already made it, but you know that wrestling video you made about Dan and the storyline? I was thinking it would have been cool if you partnered with him on that and each of y'all did like different voices.
Ooh. Nigel, I'm about to message you after this hold on. Or I already, technically when this come out, I already messaged you, so don't worry about it. We
already got that DM?
Yeah, we already got something going. That's fire. Yeah. I actually got another video I want to do on that. So that's
different voices. Or I
reached out to Danny a while ago. I was like, yo, what wrestling gym did you go to? And he gave me the address. Yeah. I went there last week. I started
saying Anonymous. Shout out to them.
So I started doing some stuff. And that was really hitting. I was like, I thought this shit was fake as fuck.
No.
It was real work. And I'm thinking, I come back, because they were telling me, because I told them I did all the YouTube stuff. They're like, oh, we got to talk later. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. This guy, I don't know your name, bro, but he was really there. He's like, I just need to keep the lights on so we can keep the wheel turning in Buffalo and stuff like that. I was like, so okay, this guy's kind of the same mentality as me because there's so many hardworking people here in Buffalo. So many guys put in the work, and we get passed over like we're nobodies. Yeah.
And I feel like Grapplers Anonymous, they done churned out, like Danny is one of them, but they done churned out some really high profile guy like
I want to reach out to one dude. I'm not sure if he wants.
The Butcher goes to my gym.
Really? See, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What's the dude? He be liking some of our posts. Isaiah Prince.
Yeah.
I want to get him. I want to get him on the pod one of these days.
Shit, Rick, if you could make it happen, make it happen.
I'll reach out.
Send out a cold email. That's how I got my
Puff too. One of Danny's boys. Puff.
Puff this guy. Puff Daddy or whatever.
Yeah, Puff. Yeah. He's dope.
He's funny on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's
I like him.
We don't usually send out emails. Maybe we should try emails. Maybe
you think that'll be more efficient?
Just
It's
everywhere,
more professional.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Flats. I got another question, but I have to read it. Oh, okay. You talk about your drama channel briefly, but any other content that you plan on doing in the future or sometime?
You don't gotta tell us the whole detail.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell us everything, but like, is there anything else that you will plan on getting into?
We got some ideas. I got some ideas I got to shoot with you guys, but that's for off camera.
Oh, okay.
We got some pranks, some IRL stuff coming.
I see.
With some bigger creators.
I just always thought pranks were dangerous, which is why I stray away from.
It's not like real like public
Depends on what
pranks.
you're doing. It depends on what you're doing.
I would do like the trivia stuff.
More like stunts.
Try to make people look stupid. Stunts. Yeah, okay. Then that's different than because I be seeing some boys like move crazy in Walmart. Like they'll like get the little the little balls, even though they're like obviously a little like air balls.
Yeah.
They'll just like
I don't believe
throw it over their head and they'll land on someone. They'll drop one on their head and they'll walk around like.
I don't believe on the pranks on people you don't know. That's dating.
It's just a normal person, 9 to 5. They probably don't even want to be there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, they're just trying to get their shit going.
Yeah, like people you don't know, like your friends and stuff like that, playing a prank. Even that with them, like obviously you should know your friends. You should know the level.
Know what the
you
level.
Shouldn't go to.
Some of them shits is funny though.
Yeah,
and it made me feel bad for laughing. But there was one, just to give an example before we go back into your stuff. It was a dude in Home Depot. He had an orange vest on. And he had a walkie-talkie on his hip, and his man's was in the car talking to him through the walkie-talkie as if he was his manager, and he would talk shit about whoever was behind him, and because he would basically like through the camera or whatever see who's behind him.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
hilarious. He'd be like, "Yo, that dude behind you got a shiny ass hat," and then the dude be like, "Huh?"
That's also dangerous.
I was like, I don't know what's happening. He'll take the walkie off his belt, be like, "Bro, he can hear you with the walkie's on." He's like, "I don't care. Tell man to put a hat on or something."
Oh, that's it. No.
And dude, he's like, "What?" And then it just started.
You start pressing the guy with the walkie.
No, he started pressing the dude in the walkie, but he couldn't hear it. So he was like, "Give me the walkie," and then he started talking to him.
You say,
he's like,
"No, that's nuts."
He was like, "You heard what I said, young buck?" And the dude was considerably older than him, and he was like, "Yo," and he started like getting that like kind of like mad, and then he kind of like reined it in. He was like, "Where you at?"
Oh my god!
And the dude had to just basically book it.
That's funny.
But shit like that shouldn't be funny. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, that dude sounds
it's like you don't know people's tipping points.
Yeah.
Or like the Uber Eats dude who like brings them their food but orders the same thing.
Orders the same thing, takes a bite.
And takes a bite as if he.
I don't even know if I get angry at that. I'd be like, this guy's
that shit would.
balls,
it depends. It depends on the type.
How hungry am I? You know?
Yeah, and how
hungry am I?
If you clarify after the fact that
that's what he
shit
does.
is good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like he'll still have your sealed bag. What he does is he come in with the delivery bag, and you can't see the inside of it because it's insulated to keep the heat in.
Right.
So he'll have his bag open, and he'll take out whatever you ordered.
You ordered a Big Mac? Shit.
He was like, I've never had one of these. This shit look good.
I don't know my reaction. I'm a big fella.
Right?
I don't know my reaction.
And everybody's like, "What the fuck did you just do?" Or be like they'll look confused, whatever. He's like, "I'm just playing." And he'll pull out your bag still sealed or whatever.
I don't know my reaction.
He's like, "Yeah, I just make prank videos. Sorry about that." And then they either be like really good sports or they be like,
"Give me my shit, bitch."
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but it I don't know prank shit, but stunts.
So what type of stunts, if you don't mind letting us know, what type of stunts you plan on getting into?
We got a series in mind called "Does It Hurt?" You know, where we take some weapons, you know, from WWE, like some of the ladders, you know. Does that shit hurt, bro? Like I was thinking about it, like how hard are these guys hitting each other with the chairs? Like how does that actually hurt? You know, on the back. Obviously, you're gonna feel, but like how much of it is real versus
selling
you know, selling it? And I'm like, I could ask somebody, but
why not find out?
Why not just film it, you know? And I see a couple videos on YouTube about it. I'm like, that's cool. It'll be just a little like serious. It's not gonna be like the main thing on the channel.
Okay, that sounds like it'll go crazy though. And just kind of like we said before, you guys didn't get to see it. Like we said before, there's got to be a limit to it though.
Oh yeah. There's one thing I want to do. I've only seen one video of it. Like go around the mall or something like that. get the phone out and be like, yeah, and then she put her fingers in my booty hole or something like that, but like capture everyone's reaction around it.
Those type of videos is funny. Yeah.
Just be like, that'd be so funny.
Those ones are fine because
like that's the kind of pranks.
It's all on you and everybody else.
And it's what you willing to do. I would be down to do that if you would be down, Rick.
I'd be down to film
R&B goes to the mall.
I'd be down to film you doing.
Oh, okay, all right.
The one we shot a pilot at the Galleria, and I was like, yeah. She sucked my wiener and called me giggle butt after that, bro. It was crazy, dog. It was a crazy ass night, bro. I never met a girl that was 6'7" and hold me up like that.
Oh my god!
I just wanted to see like people's reaction, and I got this one old lady who went like this, like,
oh my god!
Oh my god!
You get the one lady like, what you trying to do? You like, wait, lady, it's a video. It's a video.
A 6'8" woman comes out of nowhere.
Chill, it's a video.
There was this African dude. He was real dark, and he absolutely was in front of me. He absolutely lost it on the escalator.
Started laughing.
He looked like he was gonna jump over the side. He was losing it. He was dying so much. But what was hard is I had the glasses on and everything. I still have the footage on my computer, so I might drop it.
Yeah, that's on fire.
But this dude absolutely it was probably the best reaction I ever had to anything I've ever done.
Okay.
This guy, like, as dark as he would, you could see his face get so red, like he was holding all that in.
Laughing.
The veins were going out of his neck and everything like that. The hardest part of that was just holding it together. But if you guys are down, we could totally fucking do this.
I would be with that. I would be with that. I got to get my nerves up. But as Rick could co-sign in a video you guys will see later on, I just got to get my nerves up. Once I do it, I'm good to go. So yeah, once I get into the groove, I'll go crazy. But before we pack it up, we doing something a little different. Flats actually got some questions for us, Rick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Flats actually got.
Is that how? I forgot that's how it was. The first time
because we did this before.
Let me do this. Oh yeah, so you guys been on that slow grind, you know, that work hard mentality.
Yeah.
What keeps you guys going? Because sometimes you aren't getting the fruit that you're sowing. You know what I'm saying? So like, what keeps you going?
Well, for me at least, it's just because we'd be doing this anyway. Like
just another day in the office.
Well, because we be in a PlayStation party together, and us and our group of friends, and we be talking about the same shit in the same exact way.
Joking around.
Yeah. The only thing that changes is just instead of me and Steve, it's about like 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah.
And including me and Steve, which is a lot of people if you can imagine. Just talking about
6
the same
to 8
shit.
motherfuckers talking shit.
Yeah, just talking shit about what's going on in the world, what's happening with music, what's going on in like the news and everything like that. And so during the pandemic, me and Steve was just like, we've always wanted to do something. We shot a pilot of like a starting of a skit group that never took off. But I guess some people want to reuse the name for something else. I'll see it when it happens. I have faith. I know. But at the same time, that name seems cursed.
It does seem cursed.
What's the name?
We're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it on here because if we say it out loud like that, I feel like it'll be. It's weird. It's a weird connotation with the group name. Yeah. So we're just trying to get it done first.
Yeah.
And then we'll shove it down everybody's throats respectfully.
but yeah, so because we be doing it anyway, and I know Steve wanted to be in content creating, and I know music wasn't going how he wanted it to go, and so I was like,
it's hard, bro.
So he was like, if you on board, I'm on board. We just record it. You send me the audio, I'll figure it out.
Because that's the time. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, I'm packing up music for a bit.
Yeah. So
and
I was like, well, shit. Get into something. And so
that's hard to do.
And we went from there, and so I do it because I'm already doing it. Just put a camera in front of me or a mic near me.
Stopping anything that you're really passionate about is really hard. Like with the gaming channel, when I passed my gaming channel and my main channel, you know, I'm not like that a big creator or something like that, but I worked hard for the gaming channel. It really hurt to be like, damn, I've been doing that for so fucking long, and just for me to pass it on something brand new that I never did before, it kind of hurt. But I was really proud that I was doing it. I knew I can go higher and better than this.
Also, too, though, you could look at it in the sense that you didn't know what you knew when you started the second channel.
Yeah.
So like, with that in mind, you really did well because that's almost just damn near at 1K. It's just you didn't know. If you would have known what you knew on the second channel, you probably be at $1 million on the gamer. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at it like that, it probably still hurt a little bit,
but it won't hurt as bad.
Yeah, not as bad.
But like the music is different because when you're writing, you're putting a piece of yourself out. It's not like I'm playing a game, a quick scope somebody. Like music is like almost a reflection of what you want to tell or how you're feeling in that moment in time. Like if you want to be big and famous, you're gonna talk about getting stacks and kissing ass and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or getting ass and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you like.
Whatever. I ain't gonna knock you for what you like.
Whatever. But oh god.
Odell. Shout out to Odell.
Is that what Odell does?
No, he flies girls out to shit on his chest. He's fucking weird.
What?
You guys didn't know about OBJ?
He got chest hair too. So
yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, that nigga stank.
He got caught. That
shit gets stank. Ain't no way you flying
that
out. Ain't no way you scrubbing that out good, bro. Ain't no way. That nigga OBJ stank. Yeah, you heard it here on the IRB podcast. Yeah, Unless he comes to the Bills, then he's fine.
Yeah, but if it's upper chest, I can do it and just wash it off, and I think I'd be all right.
But then it's like you don't have
girls.
to.
You don't. Nobody told you to have a girl shit on your chest.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Like you paying for their flight tickets too.
Logistically, I'm hairless here. So it would just slide. So I'd just be able to get like.
It would just go down to the forest down there.
It's hair all up here.
I would just get a washcloth and I'd just be able to like wipe it off and then I take a shower.
So I wouldn't put myself in that situation at all.
I'm about to
once it gets to the stomach hair, then it's gonna live in there unless I start shampooing.
Frank, stop.
Why you
stop? Because now I'm seeing motherfuckers. What shit? Yo,
he's got a whole cleaning routine already for when the girl shits on his chest.
I'm just saying.
You been here before, bro?
No, I'm just saying it's viable. This is what I'm saying for me. I'm saying for
it's cap for me.
I'm not vibing if I got hair or not, bro. It's just on my chest.
Maybe he like shaves a little like landing area.
The landing.
But why do it though? You don't have to do it.
Well, that's. I'm saying if you got the kink, maybe he does something to make it logical.
So it's not like so he don't stink.
Yeah.
After okay, but OBJ, if you
imagine you go to practice with Odell.
He got shit on his chest.
No, not even that. Well, yes, that. But you can't tell because obviously he's washed, but it's hair, so it retains it. And he's like, damn, you was working crazy. You smell like shit. He's just over there.
Damn, you were putting in work today, bro.
Yeah, he's like, Odell. Bro, you good?
Again?
And he just over there wide-eyed.
Like, it was Keisha, man.
I wonder what that first day back in the locker room when everybody heard that he had that girl over the show.
Oh, yeah, they definitely. You're not.
Like, yo, bro, you good? You got shit on your chest?
You're never borrowing my t-shirts again.
No, for real.
I ain't sharing any of my shampoo with you no more.
No toiletries are being exchanged with Odell Beckham.
Well, let's backtrack to Flat's question.
Well, I already answered it.
Yeah, I would say to Rick. I agree with Rick. It is because we already do it, and for me, secondly, I've always wanted to be a content creator since high school, basically. Since damn near 8th grade, I wanted to be a content creator. Due to my own personal fuck ups and skit groups not working out and stuff like that, I've never done it extensively or actually got it off the ground. Now that I'm older, I've experienced things and stuff like that. I'm like, I need to do this. I have the time, I have the equipment, I have the resources to do it. Why not do it? Because if I don't, I'm gonna forever regret not at least giving it a try.
Not going for it, yeah.
Also, too, we talked about 9 to 5s briefly. I do not want to work a 9 to 5. I want to work for myself. And I feel like content creating is the best way to do that. So really, I don't have another choice.
That's the only way.
Yeah, I have to do it. You see what I'm saying? I could, like we said before, I could just get a trade and live comfortable, but that's not exactly what I want to do either. So this is it. Follow me.
You guys ever thought about just quitting altogether?
Nah.
Yes. On the flip side of that, I say this thing to Rick and my dad, and they tell me not to think like that. And I try. Now, I haven't been lately, but I have this thing of I wasted time. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. I have this thing of that I wasted time. Doing other stuff that I could have been focusing on content or like build. Like now I'm learning stuff from you and just experience. I could have learned this in 2016, 2015. You see what I'm saying? But instead I was worried about stuff I shouldn't have been worried about, you know? And that's, I kind of get on myself where I was getting on myself like, hey man, like, you're upset that this is slow grinding and all that stuff, but you would have slow grinded 7 years ago if you would have started then, but you didn't. Now look at you. That's my self-talk.
That's how I think too. Like, I really wasted every moment and every day from 2015 because I said I wanted to be a content creator, but I didn't put the work in. Like, that's how I think about that from time to time. Every time I get up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I gotta record, or where I don't want to record, or something like, if I miss one day, it's not that bad, right? Because I have so and so amount of. Every time I think like that, I get that slight thought in my head. The next thought immediately, then it was for nothing.
Right.
It was for nothing. Then why would you even think that?
Right.
And then I'm like, you're right. And then I'll go. What actually helps with that thought process, I'll go and look at all my old videos. Like, damn, I could have done this, could have done that.
It gets you remotivated.
But when I go to the reaction channel and I look at the comments, you know, sometimes it's the hate comments. Like, why are you making videos? Fuck you, we're recording right now. Like, it's straight up. It's the hate comments that really get to me, and it's not like a negative. It's like a positive. It's super weird. I think that's why I like the drama channel idea so much. I love it. I don't know why. It seems to just feed him. Someone says, "Oh, good video, yada yada." I'm like, thanks, bro. You know, keeping it 110. You know,
that feels good, right?
That feels great. But when someone says I can't do something, I'm like, all right. Or specifically when I reach out to somebody and they ego me or something like that, or it's more specifically when people with more followers and subs do that, I'm like, okay. Because that's why I grinded the reaction channel.
How many people have egoed you? Is it like local people or just people in general?
I've had 3 people. One had 800 when my reaction channel was at 20. He said, I don't want to film a reaction channel. No offense, but you don't really have any viewers.
That's a local person?
No, it wasn't local. So
it's only like 10 people with that sub count, Ricky.
Yeah. So
and now
I filmed.
Did you beat him out in subs now, or you don't even know what he?
So what I did is I took a screenshot of his Twitter response to me in the DM, and I tiled it on my desktop background because he had 800 subs, and I'm like, I'm gonna get past that, and I did that within 2.5 weeks. And he reached back out to me. He goes, hey, I seen that you're grinding and was wondering if you want to run that idea back. I blocked his ass.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
I blocked his ass.
Yeah, no.
Then I went out to the bar. I had fun. I had a shot. You know, fucking, let's go. Who's next, right? And so now that's the mentality I go. It's kind of toxic, but at the same time, when people are reaching out to you because you're bigger, it's not because, you know, it's more specifically if they're not like, hey, how did you do this, this, and this? If they're like that, it's a lot different from saying, hey, you're a big creator, let's collab because it'll benefit me more, right?
Like you said about us, we
asked, and that's what I did with this one person specifically. I'm like, hey, what'd you do? How did you get going? Yada yada yada.
Like,
and he was like, he would give me blank answers, pretty much like answers that didn't really answer anything. And then I'd be like, oh well, with all this, do you want to work on something together? You know, I know I'm brand new. I don't really have a name for myself. And then they kind of just ghosted me. And then they said, you know, the next day, like, hey, you know, realistically, us collabing wouldn't make sense because you're such a small creator. I'm like, motherfucker, you only have 800 subs. Like, I'm close to 3,000. And in the grand scheme of things, that's not really a lot.
You're not even partner.
It's a lot to somebody with like 20 subs, right? But I'm partnered. I'm almost at 3,000. That's a lot to somebody with 20 subs. But for me, that's not really. It's just a number, right?
Right. Because if you put the work in, realistically, you can get there. You just gotta.
You can do whatever.
Put the work in. Yeah.
Why didn't you give us that motivation? Why when we reached out to you, or when Steve reached out to you, wasn't like, do it on your own? And then we would have had that.
Because you guys were putting in actual work, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Also, I've been there before, and it makes no fucking sense. Also, you guys are local. 1, 2, you guys are putting in the hard work. 3, Steve reached out to me because he saw I got partnered, and then I don't post it anywhere, and he was genuinely curious.
Yeah, I was like, because at first, not gonna lie, I was like, I can't believe this. We've been doing this for a year. He said it was 2 months. What the fuck? That was my first
That didn't
thought.
make sense to me because our format isn't really like made to blow up on YouTube.
No, it's not. But I was just like the time frame. I was like, that. What sense does that make? But then I look. Rick was like, "Well, look at his channel." I was like, "Well, shit, I'll definitely look at his channel." And I looked,
And you were like,
and I was like, "Oh, he's him." Oh, shit. I was like, and I literally, I was like, "Steve, shut the fuck up, stop being a bitch." Like he put the work in. You just need to do more. And then I was like, and then I was talking to Rick. I said, "Yeah, no, my whole."
But you can't teach that mentality though. That hunger, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like you said, "Well, fuck this guy." Then you reached out and it's like, "How the hell did you do this?"
Yeah, my whole thing. I said, "Nah, he's putting the work in. I'm gonna shut the fuck up." I said, "Rick, he's really." I watched a couple videos, and I was just like, "Shit." I was like, "Okay, Rick, I'm gonna ask him, and if he tell me to fuck off, he tell me to fuck off." And then that was it. And then I asked you, and you was like, "Oh shit, man, yeah, it's easy. Just do that." I was like, thank you.
But that's the same mentality I want to keep. Like, when I hit 1 million, like, if someone asks me on Twitter, you know, "Hey, I just started my first YouTube channel," I'm there. How can I help you? Like, what do you want to know? Like, because nobody told me anything, and I don't want someone to, if they truly feel this way about content, like with my friends sometimes. Shout out to my boy Preston. He went to school with us too. He was streaming on Twitch, and he's like, "How come you don't sub to me?" Yada yada. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you're gonna do this next month." He goes, "Oh, okay." And so he did it the next month, and I was like, "Okay, let's see if he goes one more month." And so I gave him the sub, and he stopped after that month. And now it's been a while. It's been almost 2 years since he streamed on it. And he said, "Yeah, that wasn't for me." And sometimes it just takes that realistic kind of thing. Because I was originally going to reach out to you guys before, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to see, you know, because they're only at 50 subs. I'm going to see if they're going to keep going next month. And you guys did. I was like, oh shit.
And
what about the next month?
And we would
now?
add more spice into it.
And then they were doing the next one. Then you started doing the skits, and then the reactions. And then you guys, there was a movie trailer I watched on your channel, and I was like, they're really okay, because I saw the work before, but the work going forward now,
yeah,
that's what I really wanted to see. And so then it was the one I reached out where you guys are doing Apex Legends. I was like, I don't know how the fuck you guys play on 60 FOV, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But I was just testing the water to see if you'd respond, and you guys did. So I was like, I'm gonna stick around. And then on the one podcast, I didn't even finish it. I was like, I gotta fucking get on with these guys. This time. So I reached out and said, "Hey, do you guys want me on? Like, I'm super amped. So this is just opening the door for more stuff."
Because you've been showing love for months. Actually, you've been showing love for a minute.
I want you guys to be at like 10,000 subs. Like, that's the goal.
That's the goal. That's what we try to do.
That's
a
my
personal goal.
That's a blessing.
Because if you guys hit 10,000, I could hit 1 million easily. If I could hit 1 million, you guys could hit 2 million easily. You know what I'm saying?
We just keep stepping.
Well, you guys put in the work, and I'll talk to other people, and they'll like, I'll extend the olive branch, and they won't do anything I say. Or they get bigger than me, and then I'm like, all right, well, I guess fuck me then, right? They don't respond. They ego. Or sometimes it's like, I'm not gonna say his name, but he got bigger than me, and then chat ended up, or the comment section ended up finding out, and we shared a lot of the same subs, and they started unsubscribing from this guy. And I think it was like 300-400 people that unsubbed from this kid
because he was acting
funny on Twitter and stuff like that.
Don't act like a bitch.
And then he was below.
I know that hurt his soul.
Yeah, that probably hurt.
And then he tried reaching out to me, and I was like, I didn't tell anybody to do this.
Yeah, you did that. You did that.
It was over a stupid Twitter fight too, and all I did was post on a community tab and like, this is the kind of stuff that I don't want in the Discord and community and stuff like that. And it just happened like that. But I think you gotta get careful with those. The one thing that I will say is scary about getting any kind of following is I had a reaction to a BTS video. The video is gone now. But I said, I forgot what the guy's name is. I said, his outfit's a little weird, you know. I don't really like his haircut or something like that. He had a weird little haircut, and then it was like a bowl kind of thing. I don't know who it was, but you know, I upload the video. I set the video to upload in 3 days. 3 days goes by. I'm like, okay, the video should be up at noon. Let's see what happens. An hour later, I get a DM on Twitter. I'm like, oh, who DM'd me on Twitter? It's a picture of my house. What the fuck? I was like, oh, hell no, bro.
Oh, shit.
But at the same time, I was like, somebody really cared enough to go out of their way
to
do that.
Where you live. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, though.
And that got me real hungry. I was like, fuck, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Most people, Flats is that guy, because most people are like, yeah, fuck this. He said, I need more of that. I need more of that. It's like, pull up on
show me my bedroom.
Show me my tooth, bro.
Nah, that's
yeah, that'd be nuts. A nigga, you be like, what the fuck? You
A lot of it's luck.
And then the next photo he DMs you is the back of your head.
Oh yeah, bro, you got it. I'm sorry, you got it. It's over with, bro. You got it.
You standing there looking at your phone, looking at the
you look at it, and you look and he's not there. You're like, what the fuck?
And then it's from the other angle of you looking back.
That's a crazy shit. That's a skill.
You gotta make that.
That's crazy. You just like, where is he? Where is he? And then the camera just pan and it's him behind you. And then
About to take the photo.
That's crazy. Our new RP skit featuring Flats.
I just thought of another skit while we were sitting here too that I'll run by you.
Okay,
So get them all on the way.
I will say
people just need to. I got lucky. I like to say I got lucky. Even though I put into work, anybody can get lucky. Like on TikTok, I got lucky. YouTube, I got lucky. All this knowledge came
a lot
from
of
one
content
guy.
creators say it too. Like it is a splash of luck into it too.
So
you're not just going.
the person that reached out to me, he's no longer making content on the platform. But he had 53,000 subs when he stopped, and so I reached out to him because he was going through something, and we were talking for months. And I brought up the question like, hey, how do I do this? And he goes, well, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. And then he gave me everything that I needed. And then I didn't follow it. And then there's this we had a falling out. This guy Brett on Twitter, I had said something on Twitter. I guess he didn't really like it, and he kind of took it to heart. It wasn't really directed at him, but I'm cool.
Fits.
I'm cool with him. I'm cool with him though. I don't think he really likes me anymore. But he showed me everything. And then my boy Jojo from Australia basically showed me everything. And so I really like to thank Brett and Jojo because they were the ones that really like, hey, you can do whatever you want, bro. I was like, all right, cool. Okay. So I think as I grow, I just have to keep the mentality because everybody can eat in a world full of greedy millionaires and tycoons.
Yeah. Especially with the content creation shit, there's so much shit to go around. Brand deals. It's just so much shit to do. Yeah, so much shit you could do with the content creating thing. It just to be, I guess, stingy with it. Now, not everybody should have it, but but if you see people like you said with us, like you seeing us, these guys are actually doing it.
People who deserve it more.
Yeah, people that are actually doing it. Oh, okay. Here, this is what you need to get to that next step. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I was gonna say really quick too about like just working with other creators and stuff like that. I wanted that first. I wanted that with music, with the music scene in Buffalo.
Oh yeah,
that is very tough to achieve in the music scene in Buffalo. If you in the music scene in Buffalo, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna get into it. Egos, all that stuff. But I wanted to, when I transitioned over to just being a content creator, I wanted that for content creators, but it's not a lot of them here. And the ones that do stay in their own to themselves. You see what I'm saying? So this, relationship that we seem to be building is cool to me because it's like building that sense of community in the city will help us transition outwardly, which you already have. You don't really need the city like that. Well, I'm saying everybody else that's in the city that make content, if they did it together, or I'm not saying do every video together, but like collaborations, giving each other information. Hey man, I see you doing this. Maybe you should try this out. SEO, all that stuff will just help everybody else. And I wanted music to be like that. And it got a little bit better, but it just like people just so stuck in their own ways that I've never really seen it work out. But if content can do it, and we surpass music, even though music been thriving for a long time, that'd be awesome too. Just be like, oh wow, like Buffalo, the music scene has been like the number one thing for a long time. But if content creators could swoop in and take over, that would be beautiful to me. That's kind of my evil thing. Maybe I'm a hater because I didn't get the love I wanted from
There are a
music.
couple of creators here. Like,
no, that's a few.
Elite Shots is from here.
Never heard of him.
Keem. Elite Shot, he's huge. He's a big gamer. Keem.
I don't be in the game.
James Charles, believe it or not, was around this area. Not from Buffalo, but like at Clarence or something like that.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, somewhere
okay.
close.
Okay.
What is it? James Charles. What?
That's the dude
Yeah.
with
The makeup dude.
Yeah,
He's a little weird with the underage, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I thought he was. Who was I thinking? I was thinking of someone overtly more disrespectful. So James Charles, I'm sorry for saying thank God.
more.
Jeffree Star.
That's what I was
Yeah.
Jeffree Star can
I'm not a
kill
cop.
himself.
I like Jeffree Star. He's entertaining, but
Oh, what did he do? I
he's
didn't know.
crazy.
He did shit too.
He's toxic, bro.
Oh, I didn't.
He was doing makeup for Kim Kardashian.
Uh-huh.
This is why I'll say this because I was thinking like, Rick, why do you know this? Because like
I was saying Rick into the MUA community. And shit.
like Flatley was saying, he's crazy. He's crazy in a way where at one point or another during the early 2000s, he was saying some things about people like you and me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't even.
And then
Yeah, I
Kim
forgot all about
Kardashian,
that.
with half black children, was still getting her makeup done by this person who literally went around and called black people monkeys.
Yep.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was just the tip of the iceberg. Well, I think she forgets her kids are black sometimes.
Yeah, Kanye reminded her in the DM.
Kanye went crazy,
He
bro.
went crazy and let her know.
He was like, they my kid, like they're black.
He's like, you think you have a say so on what school they go to because you have white ?
That's a little. That's kind of a crazy.
That's what he said.
That's a crazy transition.
If I can find the picture, I'll put it up here.
I don't know how those line up. I don't know what the overarching story.
What was the conversation?
It's just
that's
how
a
the media
crazy
do.
takeaway.
You know how the
they
media
just
do.
take the.
It's just his message. So we don't know what she was saying.
She might have been on some crazy.
Yeah, she might have said something crazy, but
I would
love
love to
Kanye.
see the conversation that made you think you can say when my kids go to school because
you have white ?
Only half white though.
She.
I thought she was.
Yeah, she
fucking
full white.
Unless
she's
she knows
fucking
something.
red.
Orthol James. Orthol James Simpson. That's her daddy. Fuck is you talking about? Kanye confirmed it, and we confirmed it on the R&B podcast.
Yeah, why did he say half
with our
white?
boy Hey! Oh! And we don't pop. I want 1 million views on this video. Orthol James Simpson, OJ Simpson is Kim Kardashian's dad, confirmed on this episode of the R&B podcast with our boy
Why
Flax.
did he only
All I'm
say
saying,
half?
if the
I'm
Bills,
puzzled.
if the Bills didn't drop that receive to win the game, we would have never got OJ. OJ would have never been in Buffalo.
He would never
He would
killed
never
that
got
traded.
traded.
Yeah, we never got traded. Yeah.
Kardashians would have never got famous,
Ray J would have never fucked.
and Kanye probably would have never been famous.
No, Kanye still would have.
Well, no,
think
Ye
so?
would have been.
Yeah, Kanye.
Oh, he would have never had them kids though.
Yeah, he
he
wouldn't
would've
have.
had-
Not with her. He
Yeah, my
wouldn't have-
favorite Kanye video is he was walking down. I don't know where he was walking, but some reporter goes, "Hey Kanye, did she put her fingers in your booty hole?" And he goes, "What the fuck?" And he starts beefing with this dude.
What was the one? I don't know. It was. I think it was Kanye who was like upset at the paparazzi, and he ran into a sign, and then he started getting more mad because he got embarrassed. Yeah.
But not like people be saying Kanye is crazy, and there could be some
He's a little
some
bit.
truth to
I think
it.
that's what
but,
happens when you date a Kardashian.
but him,
Yeah, no,
well, he was a little off.
Lamar Odom did crack.
He did do crack.
Black China looks how Black China looks now.
Well, she was in. That was inevitable for her. All of it.
Yeah, but Rob didn't help.
With the Black China shit, I don't blame Rob. Rob,
They got a kid together.
That's her.
Don't they?
Yeah, they got a kid.
It's crazy.
She tried to say she don't get no help from either them, from Rob or Tyga, and then Rob and Tyga was like, we have the kids 75% of the time.
Yeah, I was about to say she doesn't seem like a I hold it down mother.
Yeah, she was not. They had
Allegedly.
Yeah, they had to let it be known we have the kids 75%
about to get
of the time.
canceled.
What are you talking about?
Before we even get started.
That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts.
Hey, but that means we're making noise.
Yeah, that does mean making noise.
Making
I
noise.
would
Shout out
like
Andrew Tate.
we're clipping that O.J. Simpson thing. O.J. Simpson, Kim Kardashian.
That's a YouTube short right there.
Yeah, definitely confirmed.
Now you got a green screen yourself with the images in the back, you know, as like a plaintiff or a lawyer or something like that, explaining the cases and the evidence. You gotta pull up receipts.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
That's a
effort.
lot. I could probably do it. I don't know about
Have
the
fun with
graphics.
that, Steve.
I could make it on Pixar, but I can't.
I was gonna say CapCut or whatever they.
Oh yeah, you could do it.
Oh,
on
there
there
you
too.
go.
You could do it on there too. I don't know what else.
I think
what,
that's it.
Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else.
All right, Steve, do what you do.
Well, we're gonna let Flats do that.
Oh
You
yeah,
let me
I
do
guess
it?
it. Yeah, you got it.
Intro and outro. Go ahead, go crazy.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching RMP. You already know what it is, guys. Like the video if you enjoy it, as well as subscribing if you're new. Thank you for listening, watching, and sharing. As always, subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell icon, part of the infamous notification squad. We love you. Be good, be kind, be safe to each other. Stay safe, and we're out of here.
And most of all, we love you guys.
Bye.
Peace.